We bring you a new foot reflexology massage, one of those that we know you love. Many of you have asked me if it's possible to activate metabolism through foot reflexology or even burn fat with this massage. And the reality is that we have the ability to activate particular organs that will aid us in expediting the metabolism process. But you should know that it is highly important if we want to accelerate it to follow a diet and exercise in combination with these massages. The first thing we are going to explain is what metabolism is. Metabolism is a set of biochemical reactions that occur in the cell and in the body, and its speed will determine whether it burns more or less energy. That's why people with a slow metabolism tend to gain weight, burn less energy, and it gets stored in the body. That's why it's crucial to always follow a diet and exercise routine, and because we must slightly reduce caloric intake and also increase physical activity, as that activity and muscle stimulation will enhance our metabolism. But apart from this, we can also help with reflexology and a foot massage. That's why I'm going to give you the key areas where we need to focus to increase that metabolism and help with diet and exercise. Before starting the massage, I would like to remind you that if you become channel members, you can access these charts showing the location of all the systems and see how each zone is worked on. They are very simple, very visual, and they go step by step through the order of the route. To do the massage, always start with warming up the foot. We have a video on the channel showing the step-by-step of the warm-up in case you haven't seen it yet. And ideally it would be to give a complete massage working on all systems. But now I'm going to give you the most important areas where you need to focus if you want to stimulate metabolism. To increase metabolism, we are going to work on 4 different aspects. The first of all is the emotional. You know that foot reflexology works through the nervous system, and it is the most important system and the first one we will always work on. But it's also important for these cases because we have to help the person relax and not have so much anxiety, since anxiety makes us eat more and in the end that makes us gain weight. It is also very important to work on this system because it is essential to sleep for -7 hours and have good quality sleep. That will help stimulate metabolism. That's why we are going to give a lot of importance to this system, and we are going to work on it first of all. First of all, we are going to work on the solar plexus located beneath the foot pad. If we go down between the second and third toe, just as we lower the pad, we will come across a hollow, and that is the solar plexus. Here we are going to do a very slow progressive pumping. We will dedicate 2 seconds to apply pressure and 2 seconds to release it. Let us try to make the movement circular in order to make it more pleasant. Now we'll focus on the nervous system. It's located in the big toe where the brain area is found. By stretching the toe, we can observe the tendon of the first toe of the foot. Directly along the edge of that tendon, we have the spinal cord. Therefore, we are going to begin by working on the brain region, creating pathways from the sides towards the interior of the big toe. Now we'll work on the spinal cord, creating pathways from the brain to the end of the spinal cord, then returning back up to the brain area. Here we'll focus on the areas where we observe the greatest hardness. Other vital parts to activate metabolism will be the entire digestive process. Digestion is one of the things that consumes the most, and it's crucial that digestion occurs quickly. The speed at which the food is digested determines the speed at which the metabolism will increase. That is why it is very important to work on 3 organs, which are the stomach, the liver, and the gallbladder. By operating on the stomach region will assist this organ in functioning faster and digesting more quickly. This way we will consume more energy. The stomach is mainly located on the left foot. You know that we'll find the digestive system differently on both feet. We locate it under the pad. We are going to walk from the bridge area towards the pinky toe side, and what will allow us is the stomach to walk very easily. When we come across a harder area, that will already be the stomach wall, and there we will be getting into other structures. In each individual it's different. Those who consume very little will have a smaller stomach, and those who consume a lot will have a very wide area. To work on this area, we will walk from the bridge side towards the pinky side and then empty it from top to bottom with a dragging motion. Now we are going to work on the liver and gallbladder, and these organs are found on the right foot. It will be located under the foot pad, but this time we are going to work it from the side of the pinky toe towards the side of the big toe, and it will form a small triangle in this whole area. We will also observe that it has a different texture than the rest, and we will be creating small paths from the pinky toe towards the big toe until we locate the barrier that prevents us from progressing. We will repeat several times. It's crucial to work on the liver as it'll help us eliminate toxins and digest fats more effectively. It is an organ that acts as a filter and is essential for preventing metabolism from stagnating. We can also perform a maneuver to mobilize it more intensely and help eliminate toxins. We will grasp the foot from the top and ambulate along the pathways while softly mobilizing the foot. We are going to do both maneuvers at the same time, so it will be a faster movement. Within the liver, we have the gallbladder, and this gallbladder secretes bile that will aid in the digestion of fats later in the small intestine. So we're also going to help you and give you a little boost to facilitate the release of that bile. To find it, we'll position ourselves from the small bone on the side of the foot towards the center of the foot. Once at this point, we will move up towards the fourth toe. Usually in the area of the ball of the foot, it won't let me go up any further. Being present at that specific point, we will move downwards by 0.5 centimeter and mark a firm area, namely the gallbladder. We are going to pump it in the beginning to stimulate the release of bile, and then we are going to provide assistance to that bile in passing through the common bile duct and reaching the duodenum. So let's carry out a brief drag race on line. Without a doubt, the finger will go directly and accurately on that particular side. Another important aspect we are going to work on for metabolism is the elimination of toxins. Excessive accumulation of toxins also slows down metabolism, so here we will mainly work on the large intestine and the kidney to facilitate the elimination of waste and fluids. From the little toe bone moving towards the center of the foot, we will find the kidney. There we are going to pump it a little bit. Then we are going to perform a small drag towards the bladder pouch that we find on the side of the foot, and we are going to drag everything to pass behind the ankle towards the exit point of the pathway, ensuring that we cover the entire distance. We will repeat several times. To work on the large intestine, we can do it more thoroughly, but this time we will do it at a general level. So we are going to use the knuckles to loosen up the entire heel area where we find the large intestine, and we are going to do this on both feet. And last but not least, very important for metabolism is hormonal balance. So I'm going to give you 4 hormonal glands that influence the speed of metabolism. The first gland we'll work on is the pituitary gland located in the head, known as the queen of hormones. By using it, you will be able to organize all of the others. We find the big toe on the foot positioned just towards the middle. Shifting slightly towards the outer edge of the foot, we will come across the pituitary gland located there. There we will locate it with the thumb and do a small pumping motion. The second gland will be the pineal gland, also found in the big toe, and it is mainly responsible for regulating melatonin, which is in charge of ensuring that we sleep and rest properly, as well as having effects on the sensation of hunger. We'll also position in middle of foot, and this time we'll move towards inner edge of toe, right where little wrinkle on foot is. We are going to move up a little from the middle, and we are going to find a small grain of rice. That is where we are going to apply pressure. The third one is going to be the thyroid, which is very important as it is the one that has hypothyroidism, which slows down metabolism. We are going to locate it at the base of the big toe, both on the sole area and on the dorsal area. Right where the big toe ends, we will have a small wrinkle of about 1 centimeter, where we will be able to locate a different texture, which will be that of the thyroid. We are going to walk along the sole, and then we are going to do the same on the dorsal side. The last hormonal gland is the adrenal glands, responsible for secreting cortisol during stress or certain obesity, so we'll also stimulate them to mobilize it and the fluids in the body. We locate the kidney as we had it before, from the little toe's metatarsal bone, and instead of placing the finger flat, which is where we would locate the kidney, we are going to twist it and position ourselves on the top of the kidney, where the adrenal glands are, and there we are going to pump downwards to bring everything towards the kidney. And with this, we have the most important areas to work on. But you know that if you do the complete reflexology and touch all the systems, you will achieve better results. After the massage, it's vital to drink plenty of water in the hours that follow to stimulate the elimination of fluids and toxins from the body. Ideally, you should do this massage on a daily basis at the beginning when you start the diet and exercise routine. And as you observe results, you can space it out to once a week and gradually maintain a monthly session. That's all for now. Hope you liked it. If you know someone who might be interested, feel free to share the video. If you really enjoy the reflexology videos we make and want us to continue making more, leave a little foot emoji in a comment so we know we should keep going with them. See you in the next video. Don't forget to take care of yourself because your body is your temple.